Hello everyone. I've had a couple of requests to show you how I do our sinking funds, and so I thought I would do a video today showing you exactly how I use the stickers and then exactly how we set them up. Sinking funds, so if you don't know what a sinking fund is, it is basically short-term savings because you know that either there's a bill or you're saving up for an expense that is coming in the future, and you just leave it right in your checkbook, but the funds are all mixed together, so you have to keep track of them somehow. And so this is not like a saving, this is right in your checkbook. This is not like in a savings account. So, I find them very helpful because then I can keep track of exactly what money is supposed to be in the checkbook for future bills and things, and then I don't ever have to worry. So like our car insurance, we pay once a year now. So I don't ever have to worry that we're gonna have enough money for car insurance if I set aside the money. If I set aside the money every single month, I don't have to worry about whether it's gonna be there or not. Okay, so I have put the thick washi, I've put my script sticker, and then this is the fund, so that's the name of it. Planned, spent, your starting balance, and your ending balance, because these are gonna change by the month because you might pay some bills out of this, you might use it, you know, for something that you've been saving up for, all that sort of thing. So, all right, let's zoom in a little bit here. I am going to draw my lines actually. If you haven't heard me talk about this pen, I have loved Frixion erasable pens forever. And they're just really helpful because if you make a mistake, especially with money type stuff, which I'm constantly erasing, it's just really nice to have an erasable pen. I will say the ink is not like the best ever, probably because it is, I think I'm crooked. Oh, I'm totally crooked, oh well. Because it has to be erasable, so like the ink isn't like super dark or anything, but it works totally fine. All right, ooh, sorry. Our first sinking fund is our trash service. And we always set aside $20.64 each month. Next is our car tags. And then that is $27 a month. We just call this fund the oil change fund, but it's technically oil change slash car maintenance type stuff. So we don't get an oil change every single month, but we put $80 in it every month, and then you know that weird like transmission fluid stuff you gotta do and all that. So we let that build up a little bit and then we use it for anything that has to do with the car. Okay, we have a little doctor fund. This is for like co-pays, this is for medications, chiropractor, any of that type of stuff. And this is a weird number this month because it's just how the numbers worked out. We've been having to put a little bit more in there because we have, let's see, it's the middle of September and we have gone through our HSA account for the year, so now we're contributing to it. So yeah, we had to put a little bit more in there. We have Christmas savings. I have tried really hard this year to set aside money every month for Christmas because that is a known expense that comes up every single year, and I'm surprised every single year, which is annoying. So I feel like this way we'll have a nice little chunk set aside for Christmas and it won't be such a big deal. We don't spend a ton on Christmas. try to spend the same amount on each kid, but we don't go crazy. They get plenty from their grandparents, and so we don't go super extravagant for Christmas. That 0 is bothering me. Sometimes I'm just a perfectionist and I can't help it. Okay, this is a new sinking fund this month. This isn't for regular toiletries. There's a couple of things that I buy every 3 months or every 6 months. Like my girls' hair products, I buy them in bulk. My hair products, I buy in bulk. And so when I do it, you know, it can be $50, $75, you know, every 6 months or whatever, but it can be a drain on my grocery budget. So I am trying to set aside $20 every month so that I will be prepared. Christmas savings, this one gets taken out in cash, so I will put a little $sign by that, and that just reminds me that I need to take that out in cash. Beauty will stay right in there because I mostly buy those hair products online, so that will stay in there. Then we have life insurance. Now, this one I know is gonna go up because we set aside $48.06 every month, but that is just for Jason's, and we have since added life insurance for myself, and so that will be going up. I just don't know by how much yet. And then our auto insurance, we just got new auto insurance, much better rate. So that is $140.50 every month. Okay, so those are all of our sinking funds. Now, to explain a little bit how I will do this, I haven't closed out September yet. So I can't put the starting balance because I don't know what that is. That will carry over from my end balance from September. I will put that right in the start balance column. Then throughout the month, if I spend anything, I put it in the spent column, and then that way I can keep track of exactly what's going on in our sinking funds. And like I said, we keep this right in the regular checkbook because we take it right out of regular salary. This just helps me keep track of what's in there. And then it's kind of nice too, because then you always have money in your checkbook, no matter if you've just paid a big bill or whatever, you always have some money in your checkbook so that you don't overdraft, you know, if a bill hits before you get paid type of thing. So those are our sinking funds. Let me know if you have any questions. You could have any number of sinking funds. I try to keep it to a small number so it's not too much to keep track of. But you could have a clothing fund that you put money in every single month. You could have like a, well, I don't know, a fertilizer fund for your yard. You could have like a whole outside fund, like if you do a bunch of outside work in the springtime type of thing. So anything that you know that you're going to spend money on in the future that you want to save up for every single month would go in a sinking fund. Hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!